Alright guys, I have more of a mess now than I did when I started. How does that happen? Okay, so I just finished, it is 3 o'clock. Like, I have literally been doing this for like 7 hours. And all I did, I got all the cupboards done, but yeah, and I didn't really take any breaks. I just cooked, my lunch, and you guys saw that, and while I was cooking, I was still cleaning, so it was a big job, taking everything out, purging, cleaning, washing all the cupboards out. Um, and now I gotta stop and kind of make supper. So I'm super happy that I got the cabinets done. I showed you guys in there how that was. Uh, I cleaned down here, just kind of moved things around a little bit. I organized my bags up as neatly as possible. And then I have my garbage bags and my wipes. And then back there, I like to keep that drill under here for easy access when I need it. And there's a couple of vases back there. And that is clean. This is my kind of like linen drawer or whatever you want to call it. This is mustard stand, but it still works. It serves its purpose, so I'm keeping it. I'll probably give them a good bleach though, maybe one day. An extra tablecloth back there. It's like a Christmassy one. And then these are my dish towels, and my dishcloths are here. And there might be a couple more lingering around in the washing machine. I pretty well had, or the dryer rather, because I had all my clothes done up yesterday, but I had a load in last night. I got this cleaned up. I've got those go on my blender when I want to blend things up. That's a salad spinner, and I got my drain, my drain. I'm gonna call it a drainer because I can't think of the word right now. Over there, and then I just organized these up here. These are extra lids. I always have extra lids, and I have no idea where the containers disappeared to. I have 2 water jug things back there. I'm keeping this. I'm not sure why. Just I like to have stuff like that in case I make something or whatever, and I need to store it in there. I could do that. And oh, I did not do this drawer here. I forgot about that. But I did do this one down here. Got it all washed out. I got my George Foreman and my mixers up there. I got my 2. One has, I put all those pill bottles, empty pill bottles in one of those. And then the other one has like lids for mason jars and different jars and that. I know a lot of the jars up in my spice cupboard are missing lids. And a lot of them are probably in there. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep this little mixer or not because I don't really use it, but I'm going to hold on to it, and if I notice that I just really don't use it for anything, because I usually chop my stuff by hand, I will donate that eventually. And then there's just there's my magic bullet, and then some of the pieces that go with it. So that one is all cleaned out. I just have to wash the front of it and do this, and it is done. Alright. My dad is back, so I'm going to stop vlogging so I don't look crazy, and I'm going to keep working at this. Alright, yeah, I just put the camera away, I wanted to finish getting work done, but my dad showed up, and because the light in my room wasn't working, so he went and he fixed that, and then he noticed the porch door didn't close all that well, so he's just a fixer, so he fixed that for me, so that was awesome. So I just pulled my stove out of there. I had asked him, because I'm the type that likes to change my house around like a bazillion times in a month, and I was like, do you happen to have a box for an extra box for the stove that I could put here, so that I could put my stove here, my fridge here, because when these cupboards were made, and they were made for this kitchen when I bought the house, this was one of the purchases that I made, were new counters and cupboards, because there just wasn't any space, and everything was fitted to put the stove and the fridge in either or places. The only thing that sucks about that is, well, he didn't have a box, and he said that he'd have to run the wires from the fuse box, and he wouldn't be able to have, because I figured if it's not like a plug, where if it was just a normal plug, I would have this moved around 100 times already, but unfortunately I can't, so That sucks. So I took the the stove out of there. Yes, I didn't continue all the way down with that. I will have to get some more because there are a couple places like up there that I did not finish with it, and there's a little space there and a little bit over there. Although, oh no, I got all the way down, I just didn't get up there, so it doesn't really bother me that much. Anyways, I pulled out the stove, gave the floor a good wash, gave the side of the counters a good wash. This is reality. I know it's disgusting, but that is what the side of the stove looks like. I'm in the process of cleaning the top. I have this cleaner for the glass tops. I just poured some on. I'm letting it soak. Then I'm giving it a good scrub, and then I'm doing the same with the sides. It is after 4 o'clock. It's about 10 after 4 right now. So I'm just going to hurry this up, finish this, put my stove back, and then I'm going to start supper. And as I'm cooking supper, I'm probably going to go through the fridge, clean the fridge. I already did the top of the fridge, and I got my table cleaned off. That monster is going to school with him on Monday, and this is the bag of stuff that I'm donating to my cousin. So I had some from last night when I did my bathroom one, and today I have this plate and this bowl here that I never use. So we'll give that to her, and she can do what she will with it. So this is kind of the situation right now. My dishes, though, they're pretty well done. I know it looks messy. I've been keeping up with that. Got a couple things going on here. I'm frying some bologna for supper. I know it's not the healthiest, but I have to wash these. These are rags. Well, it's old clothes, but clothes that I can turn into rags. So I'm going to later on, just after I settle down and that, I'm just going to take that bag, take the scissors, and cut them into rags. And I have a bag that those go into, so those stay under my counter. And then this is garbage. This is all the garbage that I got out of the kitchen today. So there's quite a bit of stuff. Quite a bit of just stuff. So, and then I'm going to try to find a use for this Lazy Susie here. This is the rag that I'm going to use. When I'm done, I'm just going to wash, kind of dust down the walls. They're not that bad, but my chair is there because the next thing I'm going to do is dust my ceiling fan, because it's crazy how much dust accumulates even though it's on all the time. Crazy amount of dust. So I'm going to quit my yapping. I'm going to come and, because I don't want this video to be too long, but I kind of want to bring this along while I'm doing things. But I want to get this sucker all washed up good. And one day when I'm home next week, maybe Tuesday. Well, no, I'm not going to be home on Tuesday, but well, maybe. As long as it's not storming and I can open my windows, I'm going to put the self cleaner on and I've only did that twice in the 15 years that I've had this. Just give it a good clean and wipe it out. It's not that bad, but oh, the light was on. Anyways, that's just a little bit of oil that I used to fry with, but it's not too bad. There was one day I took all these screws out, washed the glass. I don't know if I'll do that or not, but I'm gonna get a Q-tip and wash all in here, wash it all up good. So I'm gonna quit yapping and I'm gonna get to work. Alright, so I stopped to make myself some supper. I made some homemade mac and cheese. I got some broccoli, some celery and carrots, and then I just fried some bologna with onions. And then once I'm done, it's back to work. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys what I've accomplished so far. It is now the next day. Last night I was going to continue working, but I just started feeling really bad, and then I was up through the night sick, so I'm back at it this morning. I'm not going to do quite as much today. I was going to start another room. I may or may not do that. I have to help my son with a school project, but we will see. So I got, obviously you saw yesterday, I got all my cupboards done. There's a little bit of dishes just from last night. I want to get those washed up and put away. I took my stove out and gave that all a good wash, scrubbed down the sides of that. So this area of the kitchen is completely done. I washed off the top of the fridge. I washed that mirror. And I'm going to find a place to hang up these old egg beaters, because I just think they're so cute. And then I put my soap over in this corner for now until I find a bit of area. There might be, after I get my room cleaned up, there might be a place that I can put it in there. This is still out here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I may move it. I'm kind of jumping back and forth. I might move my table here. I might not. I might put my table like across there. I'm not sure yet, so I haven't moved it. And then, because in the winter I like to hang his stuff up over the heater, so I don't always have to put it in the dryer. Like I said, that monster's going to be going to school with him tomorrow, so that'll be out of the way. These are some receipts that I want to burn, and if it wasn't snowing today, I was going to do that, but it's snowing and blowing really hard, so I don't think I'm going to get that done today. And then there's those clothes that I was going to cut into rags as well. That's still kind of a mess, but a lot of it, these 2 bags over here are the ones that I'm donating to my cousin, and then there's a lot of stuff here that has to go into his book bag for school, and I'll have that all cleared off by the end of the day. I'm not worried about that. And there's the cat's bowls that I want to give a good wash. I cleaned up all this ledge here and moved everything around. Got rid of what I had to get rid of. And later on I'm just going to give my plants a good water. This I leave hanging up. I know it's kind of like an eyesore, but I leave that hanging up for, because I wash out my bags and reuse them. So that's what that's for. I just wash them, hang them to dry, and it's good. And then this counter over here, this one here, I have to dust out because I kind of forgot about it. This one here, that's an old piece of like wood that we found on the beach. It kind of looks like the butt of a gun, so I thought that was pretty neat. I moved these dishes around. I was going to get rid of this candy dish just because a lot of the candies are gross in there, but it kind of adds a little bit of color, I guess, to the mixture. Up there are my Pioneer Woman dishes, and in here I got rid of that little rice cooker. This is a like a little slow cooker, and it's a lot smaller than the one that I have, so I'm going to keep it just in case I want to make a little batch of soup or a little, something, not a huge one. So I decided I was going to keep that. And then I put the canister that I didn't know what to do with, I just kind of put that there. And then up here are just a couple dishes, my measuring cup. So I took everything out and gave the shelves a good wash. The only thing on my list to do is this pantry. I gotta wash the outside door because I don't know how it ends up getting dirty, but it does. A couple spots, but I'll give that a good wash. And I mean, it's not too dirty, too messed up, but I'm gonna just take everything out and give everything a good wash down and put it back neatly. So, but like I said, for the most part, it is not bad. And then over here, I took all the shoes out and I washed the little shelves that they were on. Sometimes in the summer, if there's not too much snow, I'll wear sneakers. Up there are some like high heel type of boots, which I don't wear very often, but these are my winter boots that I'm going to wear. And some boots down there, our coats are hung there. This is my sister's because my son was using it. I want to just give it back to her, so I want to put that in my car later on. And this is recycling, and these two are garbage. So I want to put those in the back of my car later and take that down to the garbage. I washed the windows in the door, but I could probably wash down the door a little bit. Most of these are just scuff marks. A lot of it doesn't really come off, but... And then that's just a little bag that I have with hats and mitts, but... What I might do, because I have this thing here, and it's supposed to be for bags, I may fill it up with bags, but I may just take some of the hats and stuff that we use often and put in there, and then the rest I can put away, and if need be, and we need one, I'll be able to go in the room and take one out. So that is
the kitchen. I got a lot done and a lot decluttered, and I got that bag, those boots over there, so it looks a lot better. Things are a lot less cluttered, and I basically just have what I need and use on a regular and semi-regular basis. So I want to end this video because if not, it's going to be long, and I don't want it to be too long. So if you guys enjoyed watching me declutter the kitchen, give it a big thumbs up, and if you like these types of videos, stay tuned because I will be uploading some different other rooms. I still have my son's room, my room, and the living room to do, so if you guys want to come along for that, just keep watching. Alright, I'll see you later. So I just wanted to quickly show you guys where I put the table. I'm going to try it out there for a little while. If I get annoyed, I'll end up moving it around. That's just my personality. I get bored with things in the same place, so I move things around a lot, but it's kind of there. You got the natural light from the window. It's a good place for him to do his homework. Plus there's a light up there, so it'll shine down right on him. And then I moved that was right here. I moved that over to here, and I put my big microwave on it, which it's not center on there, and it was kind of driving me nuts. It's still not center. Anyways, there we go. So it's 9:01 right now, so it's kind of good too, because sometimes when you come out in the dark, it's hard to see the clock up there, but I just added a little Halloween decoration back there. I got my Pioneer Lemon Salt and Pepper shakers on there, so I think this might work out a little bit better. Like I said, I like to hang his stuff up. I know it's kind of like an eyesore, but I prefer things that work over things that look pretty. So like I said, there's a big hook there, and I hook his snow pants and his coat, and then I figured with the chair being there, because the top of this chair falls off, it doesn't stay on there, I could hang like mitts and hats and stuff off the back of the chair, scarves, and then it'll dry it as well. So I figured that would be a good idea. So this is what, and then the reason that the mop bucket is out is because after I'm done cleaning out the pantry, I am gonna just give the floors a good mop, because you see all the dirt on these floors. So this is what it looks like from afar. And it's good too because it clears up my counter space here, because that's where the microwave was, and now I have all this surface area to work at. Same with over here. Got my kettle in the corner. I'm just gonna have a lot more space to do things in the kitchen. Alright, I'm really signing off this time, so thanks for watching, and don't forget to thumbs up it and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel.